Congressman Kim, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Walk me through January 6th, what the day started like, and then how it shaped up once all the destruction and the rioting started to happen.
Throughout the day, we had already been receiving bomb threats. One of the office buildings was evacuated. We were alerted to explosives found around campus. It was a day of a lot of emotion and a lot of chaos.
When you went to the Capitol and you saw what a mess it was, how it had been trashed, there were pictures of you cleaning up.
My parents took me to the Capitol when I was a child, taught me to love and respect this building, love this country that gave our family a home, gave me the chance to serve in Congress to represent where I went to kindergarten. I love this place so much and this building, and I wanted to do what I could. It hurt me. It really hurt me and broke my heart to see the Capitol in the condition that it was in. I didn't want the sun to rise the next morning on a broken Congress. I wanted to show America that we're strong and resilient. I want to show my kids that I'll take care of this building that they love. They've been here before and they love the Capitol so much. So I hope to be able to set that example for them.
Do you feel like because your parents immigrated to the United States to pursue a new life and pursue this American dream, do you feel like the destruction at the Capitol hit you differently?
When there is a desecration of this building, that is an attack and a defilement on the values that my parents raised me on. It's an attack on their opportunities and their hopes that brought them here. My parents grew up during the Korean War. They lived a very tough life. My dad grew up in an orphanage as a polio survivor, ended up getting a PhD in genetics here in America. That is what this country means to us. And I felt like that was insulted and disgraced on January 6th.
What are you telling your kids, and what do you think you'll tell your grandkids about what happened and then your part in it?
I'm struggling on how I tell my kids what happened. I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, 2 baby boys, real troublemakers. And they know that something's wrong. When I first saw my kid for the first time a couple days after when I came back to New Jersey, he gave me a big hug and he said, "Daddy, are you okay?" He knows that something's wrong. He saw me cry for the very first time when I learned about how Officer Sicknick was killed. So he knows that something's wrong, and I don't really know the words yet on how to describe it to him.
Why do you think your cleaning up the Capitol got so much attention?
I don't know. I honestly, I don't believe I deserve the attention. It wasn't about me. I think it was about my actions, and I think it was a moment that people feel like they can latch onto about decency and humility and service. At least that's what I've heard from people. That it was a day that was so jarring, and the image really stood in contrast to a lot of what else they saw. But I think they also, one person actually called me, a random person called me. I don't know how they had my number. They didn't tell me who they were, but he was crying on the phone. And he was telling me that what hit him was that he really came to see that service and leadership isn't just about who can scream the loudest on the floor of the House of Representatives. It is about actions. And sometimes a simple action can speak louder than the words can.
All right, Congressman Kim, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Shirley.
And I'm Regina Mitchell. For more videos like this, subscribe to WHYY.